Hi, this is Felix Rosado. Welcome to the Felix Rosado podcast, where I give you my 2 cents on all things about dogs, such as the latest training, tips on health, nutrition, and beyond. For additional content, watch us on YouTube under Dog Train Beyond. If you need help right away, find us at www.dtbeyond.com. That is www.dtbeyond.com. Welcome. I am Felix Rosado, and this is the Felix Rosado podcast, and I want to tell you guys I am very, very excited. This has been a project of mine I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and finally getting off the ground. As you get to know me and you enjoy these podcasts, you will learn that I am probably not the fastest in some things, but I do get results. I do achieve what I set out for. It may take a while, may have a few obstacles ahead, but I do get what I intend to do. So today, this is the first podcast, number 1, and what I want to do is basically tell you a little bit about who the heck I am, or what the hell are you listening to, right? We all have busy days, we have families, we got a lot of things to do, we got other things to focus on. Why the hell should you listen to me? Well, as you know, this is about dogs. And I said this is my 2 cents. I always like that phrase, my 2 cents. So, I've been training dogs, other people's dogs. It's going to be about 12 years now. It's almost 12 years. And I had my first dog in 2006. I was a regular dog owner. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I took my horn a little bit. I did the actual research. A lot of people do not do. And as you will see here, I'm a little bit enough. I'm not, I hold back. I'm not so nice in certain things. But we're going to have fun and we're going to enjoy this. This is going to be different from everyone else's podcast, in which I'm going to give you guys the information and you're going to take it or leave it. Now, the information I will give you is my honest approach, my views, my experience, my education. So, I got my first dog at 2006, and he was a German Shepherd. I always wanted a dog all my life, and at the time, I had the opportunity to get my first dog. And like everyone else, I didn't know what I was doing, even though I did do some prep work. I used to work at a job. I'm not going to say what job, but I had access to a computer. What the hell? I used to work at Morgan Stanley. All right, I used to do security, and I had plenty extra time. And like I said, I'm not going to hold back. This is not going to hold back at anything, so I don't care what it gets back to anyone or it doesn't. Hopefully they listen and they sign up. But at that time, this is a while ago. This is over 10 years ago. I wanted a dog, and I decided I need to do some research. So I did my research, found breeder, got my dog, got my puppy. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. I knew right away I had to start doing training. Did some training with him, and I still didn't have a clue compared to what I have now, obviously. And what makes me very unique is that, probably not unique, but very common, is that I know exactly what you guys were going through as a new dog owner. We will explore training, we'll explore health and nutrition. Disclaimer, I am not a vet. I am not a vet tech. I'm not nutritious. So, but I've studied a lot. And through the next episodes, this is episode 1. So through the next episodes, I'm going to be discussing the faults of some trainers, in my view. And, you know, whether they like it or not, it's not my issue. It's not my problem. But the purpose of me doing this is to give you guys information and know the inside. Know the inside and out of everything. I may lose some companions. I may lose some associates. But this is something I want out. I want my voice to be out. And I want the knowledge to be out there for you guys. So that way my education, my knowledge will be your benefit. So, listen, we all love dogs, right? Dogs are awesome. You have a puppy and you melt. In my opinion, if you don't melt when you see a puppy, there's honestly something wrong with you. There really is something wrong with you. And like I said, I have scientific facts on some stuff, and some stuff I do have scientific facts. I have done the actual research. So I've done papers, I studied the books, I studied the information out there, in which people have not done. But I have. And this part is educated guess based off of that. Dogs have been with us for a very long time. They are at a level that is so different. And this is going to be another podcast. I'm going to go more deeper into it. But I'm just going to touch upon it. Is that they're at a level connected to us beyond just by looks or company. And like I said, science has not proven this. And they have in some areas. Such as how the hell does a dog change your hormone levels? How does a dog calm you down? How is it that you pet a dog, it's actually beneficial for your health? How is that possible? Is that how can that change? I mean, if you love flowers, by smelling flowers and being around flowers, is that going to change your levels? Like a dog? If you're around a dog, you pet a dog, your levels are getting better, you're healthier. You're actually improving your health. And that is scientific fact. So dogs are awesome. That's why I've dedicated many, many years, many blood, sweat, and money. And I will say money. I've spent a ton of money, and I have friends that will test to this. I spent a lot of money into bettering myself, so that way I could get the information and the education and skills to help you guys. So I've been training dogs for 12 years. I decided I wanted to train my dog, and I went to advanced training. And the current guy that I was trained with, his name is Bob Conklin. He offered me one of his courses in dog training, and I took it, and I trained with him. I was supposed to be only there. I think I only did maybe 6 weeks. I was supposed to be there, and something like that. Maybe 4 or 6 weeks. I was supposed to be there, and I ended up being there almost 3 years. And I did everything from hands-on behavior dogs, pet dogs, sport dog. Well, I shouldn't say sport dog. I should say more like realistic dogs. And once again, this is all information going to be going in the future. But dogs that were more serious type of dogs than just pet dogs. And I spent 3 years there, and then it was time to move on. Circumstances dictated, and from there, I knew there was something. There's always been something within me that told me, and this is maybe you might feel this yourself. Do you ever feel that there's always more out there? Maybe something that you're missing. Well, that was the case for me. I learned a lot from him, but there was questions and stuff out there that didn't, let's say, left holes. And I parted ways with him, and I need to further my education. So I came across a guy, someone that had trained his dog. He was having some puppies, and he got a DVD on having puppies. And this is the first time I was exposed to Leerburg, awesome, in my opinion. Great quality stuff, great DVDs. I love. Majority of the DVDs are outstanding. You definitely pay for your money. I mean, let me rephrase that. What you pay for is what you get, plus more. And that's where I got exposed to Ed Farley. I love his stuff, but I have to tell you, my love was Michael Ellis. To this day, one of my loves. Pardon the way I say this. I'm a huge fan of Michael Ellis. And who's that? If you've obviously, this is another topic I have to explore. I got so many topics, but I don't want to go into a rant, and I don't want to go into it at this time. This is just an introduction, but Michael Ellis is a guy that trains. He has his own school in California. Amazing guy. Maybe I could get him on this podcast one day. It'll be like if I was to someone that loved Elvis gets to talk to Elvis. Of course, he's still alive, Michael Ellis, but you know what I mean. And he has a school in California. I have not yet trained with him, personal, one-on-one. I have emailed him, which was kind of cool. But I am a huge fan of Michael Ellis. The guy's amazing. I obviously don't know him on a personal level, but he's just an amazing guy. Just love listening to him. It's like meditation for me when he talks about dogs. So I started watching his videos, and Leerburg has tons. Leerburg.com. I highly recommend them. Highly recommend them. If you need a leash or something like that, the equipment is very good quality. Like I said, you pay for what you get. And pardon this cough. I'm coming from a cold. So, Leerburg.com, Michael Ellis. And Michael Ellis, I started learning a different way of training dogs using food. And once again, I'm going to cover the topic more in the future. So from there, I started to train dogs on my own. At that time, this was about 3 years. 3 years after I started learning how to train dogs, other people's dogs, other dogs, not my own. My own guy, my first guy, Blade, I started training right away, but as far as clients, I started training later on. So Michael Ellis, I learned his method, and then that started to spark, and I went on to train with many others. So what are you here for? Well, basically, you're here for, after my rant of my history, a little bit of my history, and I'm going to go more details of that later in the follow podcast, is why are you here is because I'm going to be providing information that you need, you might not, you want. Everything from, like I said, from dog training, housebreaking, all the stuff that people come to me for. I'm going to be providing information. Now, if you do like this so far and you're enjoying listening to me, I would appreciate, really appreciate you give a like on whatever platform, recommendation, or like whatever platform that you're listening to this on. Now, if this is on YouTube, which I'm going to be having YouTube, this is the first one, so it will not have any real video. It's just going to have a cover. We will be doing video, some podcasts, and we'll be doing covers that you'll just be listening to, even on YouTube. Now, keep in mind, there's a lot of people out there that will copy, which I'm going to be doing, copying the information from one platform to another. So I'm going to be having this podcast on YouTube eventually. But I advise you to look on my YouTube channel. Dog Training Beyond. Dog Training Beyond, that is my company. I advise you go to my YouTube channel to see me actually work the dogs. I will be explaining how things are, the theory, the concepts, and what I would do here. But on the YouTube channel, you can actually physically, videos see me work the dogs. And you'll get a ton of information, the information that you need to help you have a better relationship with your dog. And that's what it's about, right? You're struggling, you're having issues, your dog's not listening to you, the dog's pulling, you're just having a tough situation. You love the dog, but you just don't know what to do. Now, once again, I'm not going to go into a rant, but this is where you're going to be getting this information from. From my channels, my podcast, my YouTube, hell, even come train with me. You'll be getting the information. And I advise you to get that information because I've collected information from many people. Many great trainers. I may not be certified in these people, but I have the knowledge and stuff like that to pass on to you. And my results are my proof. Alright, so if you guys want to find out more about health and nutrition, I'm going to be talking about that too. And this is an area that many trainers lack in talking. I know many people that give their dogs absolutely junk food, and they don't really give good food to their dogs. And this is something serious. Why am I going to have a dog that I love and not give him my all? Why am I going to have a dog in which maybe if I was on track and did the right things, he didn't die, he might not have died for cancer. Or maybe he might have lived another couple years. Hell, I'll be honest with you. The dogs that I've had 2 dogs in my life that passed away that were mine. Even 6 more months would have been worth it. So, that's another topic. We'll be discussing the loss of your pet. We will be going into all these topics. I'm going to help you. I'm going to guide you. And if you come and take this journey with me, I promise you, I'll be there to walk you through. All right. So, last thing, we will be having some guests. I'm going to invite my friends, trainers, hopefully some great trainers, pet trainers, sports people. Hopefully I could talk to a couple of my police canine friends. And you could get an inside look of how they do things, how they train things. Because, in my opinion, not everyone does the right thing. Not everyone trains the right way. And not everyone trains the same. Not to say not train the same is wrong. But just because they could handle a dog don't make them a trainer. And that's the truth. And I don't want to sound bad, but that's the truth. And this is why you should listen to this podcast. Because I've been working with, I mean, right now, I would tell you honestly, I've gone down to probably around 30 dogs a week I'm training. Right now. I'm not talking about like the year. I'm talking about currently, every week. I'm training roughly around 30 dogs. I'm working with every breed. I'm working with breeds that have not, some people have never even touched. Alright? Anything from a terrier, Chihuahua, Rottweiler, Mastiff, every breed. A Bobola. Do you even know what the heck a Bobola is? I bet you if you go to a person that has trained dogs, probably don't even know what Bobola is. It wasn't for years that I never actually worked with a Bobola. Just by chance. And guess what? In 1 year, I trained 2 in a row. So, I have my experience in these dogs. The one mistake that you can make, and I like to repeat myself so that way it sinks in, is that just because Someone gives you a piece of advice on how to handle your dog, don't make it right. There's a lot of bad information out there. A lot of misleading information. And my goal is to help you lead to the right way. We'll be discovering and talking about this. We'll get people's other views, like I saw other trainers. Heck, I'll even take people's views. People that have been owners and stuff like that. But once again, if you're struggling and someone gives you a piece of information, it may not be right. I've had the most ridiculous things I've ever heard of happen. I've had people that were struggling. I mean, the dog was dangerous. The dog was so bad. Meanwhile, they have a friend that never, ever owned the dog. Tell them how to fix the issue. Imagine that. That's dangerous. That's totally dangerous. Leading a person, it's like me telling, I know how to drive, okay? I've been I think I'm a decent driver. I haven't gotten any accidents. I've only had one accident my whole life, and the guy went to me because he was rushing. It was at college. Long story, but he hit me. I didn't even see him because he was trying to cut me off, and I never been in an accident. But what I can tell you is, there's no freaking way I'm gonna tell you how to race a damn race car on NASCAR. I won't be able to begin to tell you how to do that. No way. And I have some knowledge of driving. I've been driving. I was a first responder. I've raced down code reds that means the lights on, in the pitch black with cars going around cars and stuff like that, traffic in the daytime during rush hour. I've done that, but can I honestly tell you how to race a racing car? Hell no. So these people that mean well, and a lot of people have misinformation. This is just sad. And it's not their fault a lot of times. They just hear what they think is the right answer. This misinformation is going to hurt you and your dog. Alright? And this is where we'll expose why I believe in something. Why do I believe in something? And what's the purpose of it? I'm just not going to tell you because I say so. And believe it or not, there's many trainers out there that will tell you something, and they don't want to be questioned upon that. And I've come across those. And this is not who I am. So, session 1, intro. I hope you got to know me a little bit better. I hope you like me a little bit. And stay tuned for more to come. We got a long road ahead of us, and I want some loyal followers. I want people that really care about the dogs and want to learn. I have all this information, and I want to hear, and I have, but I want more. I want to help more dogs. I have helped dogs training wise. For the people that have believed in the methods and my training and have done what they need to do, they have conquered or surpassed the goals. And like anything, if you have doubts and you don't believe in the system and you don't believe in me, they have failed too. So I'm gonna make you a believer. I'm gonna make you like me. And we're gonna get this, and we're gonna get on, and we're gonna help dogs, and we're going to improve your dog, and we're going to do it all, man. Do it. Improve your dog's relationship. Make that dog that you love enjoyable to be with again. No family fights, no family arguments, no conflict, no worries. We're going to get there, all right? So, keep on watching. Please. If you enjoy this, please recommend it on whatever platform you're listening to. And Talk to you guys soon on the next one. You've been listening to the Felix Rosado podcast. If you enjoyed this podcast, please consider giving us a positive review on iTunes or whatever platform you are listening to. If you want more content about dog training, health, nutrition, be sure to visit my YouTube channel, Dog Train Beyond. But if you need immediate help, contact us at Dog Train Beyond website, and that is www.dtbeyond.com, www.dtbeyond.com.